What's up? This is Fabi. Welcome to Modification Nation. Now, it's pretty obvious that it's been a while since I made a video on this channel, and for all those guests that had been on this channel because of me, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for guesting, you guys. You guys have been great. I really appreciate it. You guys pretty much did what I told you to do, and half of you guys have never done a video before. You've never made a video for YouTube, and you guys did a good job, so thank you again. The viewers liked it, the comments and all that, and it made me really happy to see that you guys were down for this. So I've been, low-key busy, been doing me this past weeks and stuff like that. Long story short is that the holidays around the corner. Christmas is pretty much right there in the corner. Christmas is in a couple days. I don't even know what day it is, so I think Christmas is 2 or 3 days or something like that. That's crazy. From what I've heard earlier, I think my uncle's coming from Tampa. My cousin and his friend are coming from Jersey down here, and whenever they're here, we're always together. We're always out somewhere having a good time. And the plans that him and my cousin, his sister that lives in Miami, we've made a plan together of us hanging out and doing stuff for the new year. So it's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Now, basically, the topic of this video, it has been on my mind lately for the past 2 years now, off and on. And I decided today, while I was taking a shower, as you can tell, my hair is wet. But as I was taking a shower, I decided for my New Year's resolution, I'm going to downsize my earlobes as small as it can get. And it kind of bummed me out. I was low-key sad about it because a background story about my ears. Okay, so I've been stretching my earlobes since 2009 and it's almost 2016. So I've been stretching my ears for a very long time. And as far as social media and outside in public, my pictures and me going out, I've never had people call me out. I've never been bullied or harassed about my ears. If anything, I would say, I don't know, maybe 95% of the time, I have always been complimented. I've always had people compliment me about my ears, and they've always told me oh my god, I could pull off stretched ears. You look so good with stretched ears, blah blah blah. And that always made me feel good about it, and that's one of the reasons why I still kept having stretched ears, because a lot of people compliment me with them on and stuff. And I feel like this is my signature, So as far as that goes, it's cool. But realistically, job-wise, there are jobs that are just not really into the whole stretch ears, as unfortunate as that sounds. It's if you think about it, so I have the potential of working here. I have everything that you're looking for, and I qualify as a person to work at this job. But because my ears are being stretched, it somewhat offends you. How's that even possible? That makes no sense. But that's just the harsh reality when it comes to stretched ears. And stretched ears it's a committed thing, where if you go big, you have to take responsibility to it. And so, I'm all about the money. Real talk, I'm all about the money. I love getting money. And I know that there's so many opportunities for me if I have really small stretched ears versus having big plugs. Because there are places where they don't mind having stretched ears, but if you're at this size, that's considered to be real big. So if you're actually, I have my old plugs here, so I'm gonna show you guys. If your earlobes are stretched to at least to this or this, then you're totally fine with it. You could just take it off and you have a little hole, and it wouldn't be a big deal. So I've came across people, they like me, job interviews and talking to people and stuff like that, and they like me as a person, but my ears are in a way, and it's oh my god, you're for real. And recently where I worked, sometimes I work for this thing called Booked Out, where I do events and stuff like that. So this event that I did in Miami was at a university. It was parade going on, like a school parade and all that. I worked for this company called Geico. Not called Geico. You know what Geico is. Anyways, we were just like, I had my hat on, I had my uniform on, I took off my septum piercing, so that wasn't a big deal. And my tattoo, like I had a t-shirt on, so only this was showing, so it wasn't a big deal either. But my ears, I didn't think it would be a big deal, but as I was working there for like 15 minutes, one of the managers told me that the other manager told me to take off my plugs because they were like too big. I don't know why it was a big deal, because we were outside. It was like college students around, so who am I trying to offend or impress, you know what I'm saying? So because of that, I was just like really annoyed by it. And like I said before, how people said that they like me as a person and I could work here, but it's just my ears. And I'm like, you know what? I'm all about the money. I want money. If having to take off my plugs to downsize and get money, like, there's nothing to argue about, you know? So I just, like, I even told my parents, my mom and my dad, like half an hour ago or 20 minutes ago, that that's going to be my New Year's resolution. And they were both high key, not low key, but they were high key happy about it. My mom, she gave me a handshake. She's like, oh my God, I love you, baby. You know, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. My dad, he was down for it too. But I told my parents, like, but I'm not taking off my septum piercing. Like, I'm not taking this out and downsizing this one. They were like, oh, that's fine. Like, whatever, because they know that my septum piercing is easy for me to take out. Like, I just unscrew the ball and that's it. That's all I had to do. My ears, like, you can't, because you take it out and you have this. So, yeah. You guys, like, I was so, like, upset when I thought about this, but you know what? It's gonna be for the best. I know it's gonna help me out in the long run for sure. And I know there's some jobs that will accept you for your ears, but I just feel like it's just easier for me just to downsize my ears and just have more opportunities, have more options versus having a few options, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was looking through my Instagram as well, like my Instagram and like people I follow, they are all covering tattoos. They have tattoos on their arms and their chest and their legs. They're tatted up, you know? But the one thing that I noticed that they don't have that I have are stretched ears. So I'm like, you know what? I'm more of a tattoo person, and that's why I haven't been stretching my ears for a long time. I've been this size for like almost like 2 or 3 years. It's because I was focused more on getting tattoos. So I'm like, you know, with this money, I could do what I want. I could pay off what I need and buy things that I need and be responsible. And I could have money to get tattoos. Not only that, but these are the only plugs that I have. The rest of the plugs that I had before, they all broke. They got lost. I was just like, oh, I'm so over it. And yeah, so that's how I feel, guys. I know it's kind of like, what? Like, for real? But hey, you know, I still love body modification. That does not make me, what is it? Like, what's the word? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I still have the love for body modification, and I'm going to take these out on January 1st. January 1st is the day that I'm going to take these out and begin shrinking my ears. Hopefully to this size. To this size at least. Or to this. So let me show you the difference. Oh shit. See that? It's crazy. So what do you guys think? Are you guys in the same situation too? Have you guys downsized your ears before? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.